Hello boys and girls, welcome back to a brand new review. This time we're reviewing the TV show American Vandal Season 1. I had heard about this show before watching it, but all I knew about it was that it was a documentary on a guy who apparently spray painted penises on cars. So I didn't really want to watch it, but you know when you're bored in bed, you just fancy watching something else. So that's why I've ended up watching it. Anyway, it's time for a review. Peter Maldonado is making a documentary on the crime with the spray painted penises, and to find out if it was Dylan Maxwell who did it. He has done it. It's the first prank he has never admitted to. Before I started watching, I couldn't think of a stupider reason to make a show about. Why would people care if they knew who did the crime and the crime was so stupid? But when you sit down and actually watch it, that is when you realise facts are a lot more complicated than that. You end up watching to know why the crime was committed, if it was Dylan, and if it wasn't, then why would someone else do it? I'm not big on documentaries. I'd rather read something than watch a show about it, but in the way in which the show tells the story, I couldn't fault it. The acting is pretty good. Some scenes aren't perfect, but still pretty good all the way around. The main actors of the show, Tyler Alvarez, who plays Peter, Griffin Gluck, who plays Sam Eklund, and Jimmy Tatro, who plays Dylan Maxwell, were clearly the best thing about the show. They played their parts very well, with Alvarez and Gluck playing the host brilliantly, as well as doing all the research for the doc. Tatro played his part of the accused very well, as you can tell that if he did do the crime, then he would admit to it. When it comes to specific moments in the show, you can tell that a lot of feelings coming off from the big three. Examples are when Peter and Sam are having an argument about the doc, and when Peter starts blaming Dylan for the crime, as Dylan didn't tell Peter about a specific part. It was great to see young actors doing so well in such a serious show. You can tell that Tatro did his part very well, as he got nominated for Best Acting. The style that they went with was great, with the interviewing the staff members as well as other students of the high school. I like the fact that they used social media as one way to spread the word around the documentary, giving it a much larger audience, and allowed other people to come up with theories that actually give the host more ideas. I like the way these were shown into the documentary as well, giving the viewers the chance to actually start thinking about, well, that theory actually starts to make sense, and that theory is just so stupid, why the fuck is that even in here? It was a great idea, and it was implemented perfectly. Even though the premise of the show is stupid, I do think it is a great watch and actually binged the whole show in one season, as I was hooked that quickly. I've not done that with a show for a very, very long time. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I did it. So give it a watch. I'm sure you'll like it just as much as I did. I've been Aaron Morsa, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.